And watch me go. This is my quest, I'ma make it known. They call me obsessive, oh I know. Call me selective with my notes. Call me aggressive with my flow. Call me offensive even though Joe, I ain't gonna lie, life's tough. Try to get by, life's rough. Try to do it right.
What's up? It's me. And again, I still don't know what to do for the intro, but here's part 2 of What If Deku Had Pyrokinesis. This part I'm gonna try and make it 16 to 17 minutes, so let's get right into it. I'm gonna skip to when the teacher says, Alright, Deku. Midoriya, you can stop talking about your inventions and how you're gonna be the best hero ever. Now, who else here wants to become a hero? Someone puts their hand up, and it is a random character. They say, I want to be a hero, but I'm not going for UA. And Bakugo blows their table up, saying, You're quirkless. How can you do anything? And Midoriya just pulls Bakugo aside, saying, Bakugo, you don't need to try. You know they're not going to get in. That person runs off crying. Midoriya not really caring. Shigaraki says, Hey guys, I need to go. He opens up his glove. Sorry for that interruption, guys. My brother just walked in on me recording, and I had to stop the recording since on this phone I can't pause the recordings. But what's the point? Okay. Anyway, Shigaraki opens his glove up, touches the window. The window disintegrates. He closes up the glove by pressing a button on the side and jumps out through the window using an invention that Midoriya made for all of them on their jackets, pressing a button that's on their back that's connected to a thing on their belts, and it releases a parachute. But he does it a bit late, so he crashes into a tree, and Midoriya and Bakugo start laughing. But he disintegrates the tree. And does a middle finger to Bakugo saying, Fuck off, boys! And he disappears. And no, he is not a villain. He is a hero. Well, will be, probably. Unless something goes wrong. But for right now, he is not a villain. I repeat, he is not a villain. I don't know why I did it like that, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, okay, Deku says, well, see ya, Teach, and walks backwards towards the window and falls right back, like in that TikTok about Villain Deku. Well, the animation of Villain Deku walking backwards out of a window. But, yes, he just jumps out the window going backwards, does a backflip, and uses the same thing, but a quicker version, where it goes nearly instantly after you press the button. And he lands safely onto the road. A car's coming, and he picks it up and puts it onto the other side. And then he starts walking home. Bakugo, however, does something different. He starts in his position of when he's holding his arms back and he's down a little. He runs towards the window, jumps out, has his arms behind him, and does multiple small explosions, but big enough to propel him forward, and he flies himself home. But when he lands on the ground, he sees a tunnel, and, well, the Sludge villain attacks. When the Sludge villain attacks, he does the same thing as he does in canon, but in the second fight, he does explosions, not working. All Might comes, saves him, Bakugo thanking him, and asking, Hey, do you think me and my friends can become heroes? One of my friends, Shigaraki, has a quirk called Decay, and he has gloves that are mechanical that he can open and close so that he can either use or not use this quirk. He barely ever uses his quirk. Then I have my friend Midoriya, who has pyrokinesis. He can basically either set things on fire, create fire, or just pick things up with with telekinesis and then set it on fire, or just use it telekinesis on it. As you saw, I have powerful explosions. And Midoriya said he has another quirk that he's keeping secret from us, and we don't know what it is. Hint, hint. And Shirogaki has been acting really strange lately. Anyway, see All Might. All Might picks up all the Sludge thing. That was a weird kid. And he shouts, "Young, whoever you are, I think all three of you could become heroes." And Bakugo running away just does a thumbs up. And does explosions to, well, fly. Again. All Might being curious brings the Sludge villain to the... or he thinks he brings the Sludge villain to the place, but when he realizes that it's not there, he starts looking. He has 1 hour left until his time limit is gone. No, now he has 4 hours instead of 3 hours as his max. He finds the Sludge villain again, but this time instead of being at Bakugo, it's on Shigaraki. We see Deku going, "Sludge, you sludge, let go of my friend." The Sludge villain saying, "No, I won't let him go," in a crackling voice. Shigaraki pulls himself out of the Sludge villain saying, "Midoriya, use it!" and gets pulled back. Midoriya pulls out a knife from his pocket. He throws it up, uses his telekinesis on it, sets it on fire, but instead of the fire being red, like it normally is, and it's normally like a light red, not very powerful, it turns into this dark crimson red, like the color kind of that you see on the on the if and on the title, and here, and he turns it to then a blue, then to a dark blue, then he turns it to a black flame surrounding the knife. He crushes his hand and throws the knife. It lands straight into the Sludge villain's eye, gashing blood everywhere. He retracts the blade, putting it back into his hand and going, "Die." And he goes, "Knife, disappear." He literally burns the knife so much that it disintegrates and going, "Flame strike." Basically doing a lightning strike out of fire. Well, that's kind of what it looks like, but instead of it being like a lightning strike, it's more like just a strike of fire. And, well, I'll just have to do something really quick. Okay, done. But, once the fire strike happens, Sludge villain backs off, trying to dodge, but gets hit, and Shigaraki's able to escape. He opens his glove and touches the Sludge villain, disintegrating it into pieces, and then closing his glove. All Might arriving, seeing this, is like, "These kids are so powerful. I think these kids are the one that young person was talking about." That young boy was talking about. Young Midoriya, young Shigaraki. They're like, "Huh? All Might, how do you know our names? Your friend with yellow spiky hair talked to me. That was very brave of what you two did. I want to give recommendations to you three. Midoriya, Shigaraki, and what's the other kid's name?" Midoriya says Bakugo. Katsuki Bakugo. Wait, which one was it that... No, it's in the other one, okay. The what if you'll see in an hour or two from this video coming up, but I'm recording this on Saturday and posting it on Sunday. I've already recorded the other one and scheduled it to come out at 4 o'clock, half 4, I think. And this one will be scheduled to come out at half 11, if I'm right. The other one I forgot to put the intro on, and this one I will not put the intro on either. Let's see how long I've been recording for. Actually, I don't know, since I had to split this up into 3 pieces. I think I've been recording about for 10 minutes, so I'll just record until this gets to 5 or 10 minutes. Okay, so Midoriya grabs Shigaraki and basically picks up a metal sheet that's big enough and thick enough to carry both of them on, picks up with his telekinesis and just slowly brings them to his house, dropping it, and then and then Shigaraki says, "Why don't we keep that? Seems pretty useful." And Deku goes, "Sure, I'll put it in my bag." And goes, "Oh shit, my bag. I left it there." And says, "Shigaraki, take this. I'll use one of my gadgets." He pulls out a sword, like from Percy Jackson in the first movie, like the retractable sword thing, and goes, "Okay, fetch," and uses his telekinesis on it, but does something to it with a remote controller, and somehow has a camera on it or something. Finds his bag, stabs it, and the bag and the sword vanish. Yeah, they vanish. The sword then teleports to Deku's hand, and he goes, "Huh, it actually worked. That is so fucking surprising. God damn." And Shigaraki goes, "Wait, you cursed? That's the first time I've ever heard you curse." "I curse all the time when I'm making my inventions. I only curse when I'm around my inventions," or whatever. Shigaraki goes, "Huh, that is really strange of you, but okay. So, should we go into Mom?" And he goes, "Yeah. By the way, I think I forgot to mention this last time. Inko adopted Shigaraki. Or did I forget to mention? I think maybe I did mention it. Maybe that was another one. No, yeah, I already mentioned that they fought one for all, or all for one. Oh yeah, Baku also has bullet shot. Forgot about that. And Deku can stop the explosions. That's actually kind of good. Oh, whatever. Deku and Shigaraki go and sing, "Mom, we're home." Inko going, "Oh, boys, you're home. Else today." Midoriya and Shigaraki says, "All Might gave us a recommendation to UA, and Bakugo. He thinks we're really talented." And Midoriya says, "Yeah, I saved Shigaraki from a villain." And All Might was proud. Or not proud, was excited. Inko gets noticeably red when they say All Might. And Midoriya and Shigaraki go, "Wait, do you have a crush on All Might? Of all people?" And Inko says, "Shut up, you two," and tell them to go to their room. Midoriya instantly starts to tinker with his special little project, is what he calls it. And, well, just a minute. Okay, I'll go for 2 more minutes. Well, Midoriya tinkers on one of the screws, twisting it too much, and it explodes in his face. And he goes, "Damn it! That's the 4th time this week, and it's only Tuesday. I failed 3 times yesterday. If only I can complete this thing." I can make it so Shigaraki can have a normal life. Fuck! He's getting annoyed at himself. He's like, this isn't like the other 2 gloves that I gave him. This one's special as hell. Come on! Deku being angry, he punches the wall. He punches the wall and goes, ugh! I can't punch. I got to remember that. And he just before he punches the wall, he stops and he goes, shit. I have to remember not to punch. Okay. That was close. He pulls back his hand going, I wish I didn't have that cursed power. He slams his head against his table and just trying to think how can he fix it. And he goes, maybe I should use this power. He takes off a very, that was by accident, a very slim, tiny glove. He goes, okay, maybe if I just... He just taps the thing and it rewinds to just before he puts the screw in. And no, his power is not rewind. He puts this glove back on saying, okay, now only that part will be activated. And yes, this power is quite overpowered, but he hates using it. Since, well, he knows who it comes from, and he doesn't like the person at all. Anyway, I'll leave it off here. Actually, no. I'll do about... Oh yeah, I should leave it off soon. Okay. Deku says, hey, Shigaraki, come here. Shigaraki goes and says, this is your present for getting the recommendation. And I know I just gave you that other glove, but... Here. He goes, let me just tighten the screw. He puts it and goes, please don't explode, please don't explode. He puts it and goes, okay, that should be enough. And he goes, here, put these on. And he's like, wait, it's just one glove. Is it though? And he puts one on and it goes straight onto the other one. And he goes, what the hell did you do? Then it's like Midoriya says, press the red button on where the wrist is, on the front of the wrist. And he goes, okay. It's a small red button. Shigaraki presses it, and the glove shrinks and then goes like invisible basically. And he goes, wait a second, I don't feel the glove at all. Wasn't it made out of metal? And Midoriya says, no, it wasn't. It was made from a space alloy that a hero gave me. I asked him if I could have it because, well, I needed it to save someone. And the hero said, as long as you don't use it for evil, that you can use it. So that's basically what happened. And I'll leave it off there, and next time you'll see Bakugo, Shigaraki, and Deku on the front cover of the 3rd episode, and you'll see them in front of UA in the video, not on the title screen. Well, see ya guys.